DAPCU, our HIV partners para December 1 day, National AIDS Day, Impur Bible Seminary Mokokchung District, take the rights path team of DAPCU laga, DPO Makshi Jamir para kun HIV ase taika nimite awareness raise krubole aro support krubole upor importance emphasize krushi. Temsuwapang Jamir NMP Mokokchung President para Stigma bangai kena sobke ekil nishina respect para treats krubole upor urge krushi. Even day Yashi Jamir CPO Mokokchung para Keynote featured krushi our Impur Seminary students para special presentation dishi. Imtilemla Longkumer Principal para Isro laga moram aro grace upor emphasize krushi aro around 300 attendees para hissa lushi aro even to HIV AIDS para effect hoigena thakya khanimite candlelight vigil prayer lokot khatam krushi.
Leprosy, it is a kind of, it was a disease which everybody detested. And so these lepers, they were treated as though they were dead. That means count be kuranai do dai count be kuranai. Leprosy, leprosy ase idula disease ase kushi kulido manukan bra moi gitu ekdom pia treatment dia laga Bible di ekdom bhal bra kuigna ase. A person who had leprosy, he or she was taken to the outskirt of the village, outskirt of the city, outskirt of the town, and he or she was kept there. Now I want to cite a small example. Just we want to imagine a picture. I will take the example of myself. For example, I had a sore on my hand. And you know, like for some time I will just ignore it because it is not serious, it is not painful. And after some days, I see my sore becoming bigger. So what I will do, I will ask my husband, baby, see I have a sore on my hand. And my husband will tell me, oh, is it painful? I will say, no, it's not painful. You have to take care of it, okay? Now weeks passed, now my sore is getting bigger. And so now my husband and I, we went to the hospital and we showed to the doctor, we have to test your sore and then only we will let you know. So you have to wait for some time. And we came back. Alright, we came back and after some time the hospital calls me and tells me, oh my dear, you have leprosy. Okay? Just imagine, that was the time they had, I don't know whether they had a particular house built as a hospital or not, but then they also had, I think, some kind of a treatment. And so when a person was diagnosed with leprosy, now what they did was, he or she was outcast from the village. So moi to apni kanini bhabi sabina, itia to moila mutar babi moi ki chobo na paribo. Moila bacha kan ki moi hak kribo na paribo. Moila bacha kan probi moi ki haikina turibo na paribo. And on top of that, I have to leave everything and I have to go to the outskirt of the village. Ekdam pahadi jaigina moi dadi bohi boli laga asido. Inika leprosy treatment to pai thakishide. If we turn to Leviticus chapter 13, there we will see how the priest treated a person with leprosy. Now, they can treatment diado, they never touch the person. They will just inspect. They will keep the person isolated for some days, and when they see that the sore is developing, then they will declare that this particular person is a leper. And so what they did was, he or she will be outcast. Same as we have treated people with HIV AIDS, maybe in the 80s, as our brother has said. You know, the first time I encountered or maybe I heard about HIV was only after, I think it was in the middle 1990s. Okay? And that time, the education that I received was, if we touch the person, if we hug the person, and if we sit with him, you will be infected. And so I was instructed, we were instructed, okay, youngsters were instructed not to even use the public toilets. That was a time that we have come across. But actually those were all false informations. Now, when we come to this, to the Bible, as the Bible says in Leviticus chapter 13, the priest will examine
Nagaland TV, Sob Mamulaga Awas. Watch us live on Geo TV and on your television sets as well. For Dimapur viewers, we are on channel number 994 in Global Chapter, and Kohima and Mokokchung viewers, switch to channel number 138 on Hornbill Digital. For all news and updates, follow us on Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter.